G'day. Hey, doing another camping trip. Going to head out to Canungra, and beautiful spot out at Sharps Park, Riverbend campsite. It's yeah, really lovely spot out there. I tend to go to established campsites. I know a lot of people sort of head out into the bush and do solo, you know, I guess overnighters where they're fairly isolated. For medical reasons, that's probably not really a good idea for me. I have a few problems with my heart, so I sort of tend to stick mainly around places where I have contact with other people, or I can have contact with other people in case of emergencies. So yeah, I would love to go out and do, like, go out bush, you know, away from sort of established campsites and rough it in the wilderness. I would only do that actually if I had other people with me. So you know, going out camping with some other person would be ideal. But yeah, just when I'm sort of by myself, I like to set up camp, you know, in a pretty established place that yeah, and I can create, you know, I go to a spot, choose a spot in the campgrounds where it's, you know, it's pretty isolated. You don't really have a lot of contact with other people if you don't want. But anyway, yeah, so I packed the car, ready to go off to Canungra, and I'm really looking forward to this. It's been ages. I've just been absolutely hanging out to go and hit the road and camp out under the open sky. So yeah, absolutely looking forward to it. So anyway, time for me to shut up and start driving and get out there and start enjoying myself. Okay, so my first stop is actually here at Aldi. I don't know if you can see the sign over there, just in the car park. Yeah, I'm going to just going to wind my window up. Yeah, just going to get a few supplies. Nothing too special, just some food and yeah, just a few packets. Probably yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pan fry anything. Maybe I'll get a little bit of bacon. That's probably about it. But yeah, I'll just be pretty much going the old sort of pre-mixed packet of rice and spices and veggies. And in Aldi they got some little tins of shredded chicken, so I'll probably just go, you know, that for dinner. Plus I've got a couple of tins of soup on board with me, like chunky soup. I like those. Yeah, just grab a couple of bread rolls too, and yeah, I've got to get some paper towels as well. So yeah, I've got to get them, and that's pretty much it. So I will, yeah, go and do that. And then sort of, I think I've got to pick up some citronella oil as well. I'm running really low on that, so probably whiz past Bunnings on the way to go and get that. And yeah, I'll catch us in a bit. Hey guys, so here I am by the side of the road on the way out to Canungra, and the first thing I'm doing is stopping to actually get a bit of firewood. So there's heaps by the side of the road. You see fallen branches everywhere. Now I wouldn't go and chop something off a tree. I'd pick up fallen stuff. So yeah, this is basically just a fallen branch over here that I can use. Out at campsites you can buy firewood, but hey, you know, might as well take a bit that's lying on the ground and it's not hurting anyone. So yeah, so it's not like I'm cutting yeah, sometimes firewood can be a bit expensive, but yeah, grab some of that. Got the $6 saw from Bunnings. It does the job. that's it. Cut up a few more bits like that. Just going to chuck my hat. My sonny's in the car. Don't need those. I wonder if I can break it. Maybe. No. There we go. Got a little bit of fibre. So here we go. This is Canungra. This is a little town that I really enjoy coming to visit. That's pretty much it. Got a good fish and chip shop over there. Yeah, nice cafe. Pub's in over behind, sort of here. And yeah, really lovely spot. Okay, so here we are, just behind me is Dark Park. So you can see a few campers already, got their vans and stuff, and the sharp bridge, Coomera River there. So where I want to go is over the other side here, and that river that runs under that bridge there, it's really lovely along there. Had a video where I took a bit of footage of some ducks and on that river a couple of months ago, but there we go. This is this is it. So yeah, I'll drive in there, and yeah, I'll probably have a bit of a chat to Wayne, the caretaker there, and then set up my camp if all goes well. I don't think it'll be booked. I haven't even bothered to make a booking here, but yeah, it's should be a lot of fun. Anyway, catch you soon. So yeah, I'm going to set up over here, and I got the tripod this time, so I'm going to have that camera set up on this camera set up on the tripod there, and yeah, I'll be able to film myself setting up camp, and you can have a bit of a look and see what I do. Yeah, I guess I'm not really, you know, into the tarp kind of sort of shelters. I do stay in a tent. I'm not sure whether or not I'll put the fly on the tent at this stage. Maybe. Yeah, because it's beautiful, beautiful weather. And anyway, I'm going to yeah, show you how I set up camp, put the tent up, put the tarp up. So I always pretty much go the tarp and tent combination, just to give a bit of extra kind of coverage, just in case it rains really. The forecast is pretty clear, it's not supposed to rain, but yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. It's not something I'd carry in a backpack, so it's yeah, pretty, by camping standards, it's pretty simple and pretty compact. It's not that I don't have a lot of gear, but then again, I don't need a lot. So anyway, I'll better get stuck into it. I want to get this camp set up and get a fire happening and get some dinner on the go. So it's about just after 3 o'clock, I think, so I've got about 2.5 hours of daylight left. Sunset's about 5:30, so yeah, anyway, I'll get started. Alright, so the tent I use is it's a black wolf. It's it is stealth mesh. So I think stealth meaning the profile of the tent, it's not very high. But yeah, I can't remember how much I bought it for. It wasn't so expensive. I think maybe about $160, but black wolf stuff's supposed to be really good, and I think it is. Little tip, always pack your stuff back in the bag after you've taken things out. Because I hate losing stuff. Okay, so this is how I hammer in a tent peg. You can just do this
and let it go and then try and hit it, but this thing always spins around. So what I do is I put my finger under there. Now it can jar your finger a little bit, it's not much though, and it doesn't really hurt, but it just helps guide the pen all the way into the ground. Makes life easier than trying to hit it and it spins and all that sort of nonsense. So yeah, that's a really quick way I find to hammer in your tent peg, and then to pull it out I just get the hook claw of the hammer under that and yeah, just rip it straight out. There we go, simple. I'll actually tension that up a little bit better. There we go, 10's done. You hear the kookaburras? That's a wonderful sound of a native Australian bird. One of my favourites actually. I love the kookaburra. I love that sound they make. It's just amazing. I love it. Another little duck down there. Probably the same one from before. Yeah. Okay. So I've got all my guy lines in here. In hanks. And yeah. Got these two long ones in here for the two poles at the front. And 4 for the 2, or 2 on either side for the middle poles. I'll just keep some extra cord as well, extra lantern wicks in there, and trusty old little pegs come in handy as great clamps. So this is what I'm doing now that I didn't do last time, which is to put this blue tarp up at the front to protect against any rain. So I've got everything up pretty much. Hasn't taken that long. Yeah, it's all just, it's not really tension, so, and the poles aren't raised to the right heights, and so yeah, once I get everything up, then I will go around tension everything. And yeah, you can see I'm just using the pegs on here just to you know, create somewhat of a seal, but this is not, I'm not going to have this as a, like this. It's actually going to, I'm going to pull it up and out of the way. It's just there to drop down in the event that I get hammered with rain. So yeah, that's it. Hey, one thing I'm pretty excited about that I've just got recently is this t-shirt. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, it's by another YouTuber over in Norway, Bjorn, Andreas Bull-Hansen, and this is his YouTube channel, the Viking Bushcrafter. And I ordered this and got it a few weeks back. I'm really excited because his channel is great and you should check it out. I'll leave a link. So, yeah, this is my new backpack I got from Aldi. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. got my torch. I've been watching a few videos, other bushcrafters, and everyone seems to have one of these. And anyway, I've had one for years actually, and it's been sitting in the bottom of my toolbox. Anyway, yeah, I usually use it when I'm working underneath my car. But yeah, I thought after last time, it'd be handy to have it. But yeah, look, the backpack is really good. I think it's about 54 litres or something. It's got quite a few pockets. Keep my heart meds in there. And on the top is actually what I'm going to do is use the tripod. I don't have to hold this camera anymore, so bear with me, I'll go and get it. Anyway, so yeah, here it is. Toothbrush, hairbrush in there. Got to comb, brush the beard every day. But yeah, camera stuff up here. Extra plastic bags. This is, I'll just keep my puck, sharpening stone in there. Recycle some old plastic bags, doesn't matter, rather than throw them away. So got that. Then just inside, actually comes with a cushion, which is really cool. And yeah, just all my clothes and more pegs in here. Got the big bowie knife to knock up all my kindling, and got the axe as well. Hatchet. I only bought one with me this time. I didn't see the need to bring two. This one seems, well, the other one will be a backup. That's toiletries, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Yeah, headlamp. Yeah, baby wipes. There's no showers out here, so baby wipes are going to be my method to have a shower. And just, yeah, got my clothes. Got a book in there as well. My Opinel knife. Great knife. It is sharp as buggery, actually. I always nick myself with the bloody thing. So, but great knife. I use that one for eating, cooking, just general purpose basically. Don't want to put it through too much, but yeah, very, very sharp, great blade. Just a bit of meds, tweezers, band-aids and scissors in there. Tiny, tiny little first aid kit. I'm not far from the town, and I'm not far from other people here, so I don't need a tremendously extensive first aid kit. Yeah, so it's a great backpack, and only about 35 bucks. Yeah, even got a phone holder too. And a little thing here where you can run a lead out. If you've got one of those sort of drink bottles, I think that you can run a lead out and just sort of have it dangling down and sip water as you're hiking. Underneath, right down the very bottom, wherever that may be. Oh yeah, right in the underneath is an actual rain cover for the whole thing, covers the whole backpack, which is really smart. I like that. I really like Aldi stuff. I reckon the quality's quite good. I mean, that fry pan I got, cast iron fry pan, it was 18 bucks. That's just been tremendous. I really love it. I got this backpack. Like, I even bought a leather belt from there. This one, leather belt, 10 bucks. Like, you know, just great. Some places, like, it's just a fortune, yeah. But Aldi just sells really quality gear at a cheap price. And this backpack, $35. I bought a backpack from Kmart for $15. And I think within a month, the strap broke. So I was so annoyed. Actually, it pulled out from the bottom. and all I was trying to do was fit my arm through it. So yeah, this is the first time coming out with this backpack, so I'm hoping it does the job. Adventure Ridge. And over here. Yeah, my fry pan. Adventure Ridge. I don't care if it doesn't. For me, it doesn't have to be the most expensive stuff. It has to be practical and last. And I see Aldi making stuff that lasts all the time. I haven't often ever, well, maybe about 2 occasions I've had to take stuff back to Aldi for a replacement, but that's food items, not like other products like, you know, this kind of stuff. And it's got good, oh, the other thing too that's really cool is on here they have a whistle. Yeah, that's like if you're hiking and you've got to attract attention, that is smart, and they've incorporated that in the actual buckle, so that's smart for you. Good German ingenuity. My blood battery ran out before, as I was running through the my backpack, but I think I got most of it. I won't know until I get home to check it out. But yeah, anyway, so my lanterns need a bit of changing of the wicks, so I'm going to just have a look at this. Yeah, that's pretty gone. So I'll get that out of there. I'll show you how I change it. So this thing comes out like that, the glass. Put it somewhere safe on the ground next to you, don't let it fall over. And this thing just sort of comes out, yeah. Okay. You can see there's still some of the wick in there. So I'll just get that out. Oh, there's heaps of the wick left. Okay. Don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, there's plenty. There's a little rubber grommet there. Goes inside and creates a seal, so the contents down in underneath don't catch a light. Anyway, so looks like there's plenty of fluid in there too. So basically all that does is feed up through here. So I just push that up through the bottom and start to wind this thing here. And you can see pushes up like that. So that's taken care of. All I need to do pretty much is just give it a bit of a top up with some citronella, and I think we're right to go. Put that back down, and I'll put the glass in first. Lift this up, put that back down, set that over the top. There we go. And with my other lantern, this one, came with a funnel, which is cool. Came with a funnel. So put that in there. Some of the new citronella. Good thing about these lanterns, a little bit of citronella goes a long way. And that'll probably do for probably tonight and tomorrow. I love the ambience of these. Really, really, I love the light. It's just such a wonderful glow. And there's plenty of wick in this one, so I don't have to worry. Actually, probably just good to check it, actually. Ah, come on. Oh yeah, plenty. Plenty. So. Lovely. Okay, so got pretty much everything set up now. Got to get my fire going, which I will very shortly. Don't want to thirst. I'm going to grab a drink of water in a sec, but anyway, so let's just step back and give you a look. You finally got to see how I kind of set everything up, and yeah, which is really cool. But the one thing I'm always missing, and it's always a bit of a ritual with me when I set up my camp, and that is I have to put the hat up on the tent pole, and gives me the feeling that I'm home. They say wherever you hang your hat is home, so there we go. Anyway, I've got maybe about half an hour of light, so I better crack on and get this fire going and think about some dinner. So I've got some chicken and rice for dinner, and yeah, just in the pot. Don't know if I'll do it on the fire or on the burner, but yeah, anyway, I'll better get a move on, so I'm running out of light. So yeah, I'll start to organise it. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to have a go at this, the ferro rod, with the opener knife. Yeah. Hey mate. So, just going to scrape a bit. seems to be going pretty well. Well, I didn't have to use a lot of that material, paper bark. Which means I'll be able to keep the majority of that for next time. Now, in Australia, you can't really make feather sticks. It's just not practical with the wood, the type of wood that grows here. It's the majority of which is hardwood, so feather sticks for kindling is just pretty much out. But when you snap it, it does kind of feather the end, so okay. So that stuff is pretty much a winner. So there we go. Fire. I'm not going to have a massive fire tonight. I don't need it, it's not really cold. I have to get a bit more firewood for tomorrow. That's all I've got. Yeah. So the fog is starting to roll in here. Just on dusk. A bit cloudy, but it is beautiful here. I do love it. One of my favourite spots actually. So yeah, down by the creek there. And so good to get away from technology and I don't know, I think the world's getting a bit ridiculous at the moment, so it's good to get out of there and get away from that sort of insanity of the city, I reckon. Get back to nature. So pretty simple dinner tonight. It's just some of this, some rice, porcini, mushroom and garlic, gourmet rice and quinoa, and just add a little bit extra to it. Chuck in a tin of some shredded chicken breast. Yeah, it's pretty simple, just on the burner, that's it. Some kids stopped it. Not a happy camper, as they say. Oh well. Oh yeah, that tastes pretty good. Oh, might have to change that gas canister over. Feels a bit light. That's okay, I bought spares. Okay, so dinner is ready, and that's all it is. So I stirred in some chicken out of a tin, and yeah, just a bit of rice, nothing too fancy. Got it sitting on my piece of timber, like a bit of split firewood that I got out of a bag from Bunnings, their firewood. And just makes a perfect little sort of table, so I kept it. I'm not going to burn that one, I'm going to hang on to it because yeah, it's really handy. Anyway, I'm going to get stuck into this, and yeah, I'll probably get to see the flashing light then, but yeah, I will have that and maybe stay up for a little while and listen to some music and just chillax, as they say. And yeah, I will catch us in the morning.